Hi, guys. Welcome to Marquela the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. Now, on today, uh, of course, I'm going to bring in the mic because we're talking about young youth discussion. Now, young youth discussion. Whew, I am definitely going to go like this for a minute. Young youth discussion. What am I talking about? What I'm going to talk about? What am I going to just waste my opinion about young youth discussion? Well, okay. First of all, it is too much stuff going on with us. And for the young youth, we don't feel heard. We don't feel heard. But God does hear us. But the question is, have we ever sat and heard ourselves? Now, God is a great God and He loves us unconditionally. A lot of people, they have their own way of how they do things. And a lot of people have this boss mode type of thing. A lot of people have this let's feel sympathy for them. But my thing is for the young youth, I feel like they've been bashed down way too much. They make they make one mistake and they're being thrown out. And the thing about young souls is that they are really funny. They are so funny, but they have gotten hurt too. And I think it's not equal because a lot of people who are older than us, they look at their situations and want us to feel bad for them hurting us. And so we didn't ask to be here. So when we get out here, we getting thrown in here. And then we get that, well, because they weren't taught. Well, we weren't taught anyways. We weren't taught either. And we went out to go learn. Bottom line to it is that a lot of people have this problem with wrong is wrong, okay? And you ain't gonna get no credit for that. If you do somebody dirty, you do somebody dirty. If you made a comment and it hurt the person, you made that comment and it hurt a person. How you gonna tell somebody just get over it, move on? Did you get over and move on that quick too? A lot of people have a problem with telling people what to do. Young youth discussion is really just this simple. We just came out here and some of us is a hot mess, discombobulated and not knowing what's going on because of what happened to them in their families. And they're so traumatized that they don't have no support on being traumatized. They're so scared to ask for anything. So then where do they go? They go right to drugs and alcohol and sex because that's the easier route. Most of them have been through so much. And the discussion is this. So many people are focused on the wrongdoings on the young youth. But then when the other side do something wrong, you're supposed to just give them credit and say, it's okay. All I'm saying is always forgive and always love. Yes. But at some point, when someone does wrong, they go to jail, right? And sometimes they don't get out because they did something too wrong to the person. I've noticed that in life, people can do you so dirty. And a lot of people want you to feel so bad, to give you sympathy and remind you all these things. Versus if you did something wrong, they gonna confront you. So you start to notice that it's not fair. Because if you do something wrong, they gonna confront you. But if they do something wrong, they telling you not to let or allow that to bother you and brushes off your shoulders, but let you do that. And they gonna get mad. My discussion with the young youth is this. We deserve the same amount of respect that they're asking for. They wouldn't want us to come and talk to them any type of way. They want us to honor them. They want us to respect them. They want us to do everything for them. And then we go to them. They can't do nothing. I don't understand this. I don't feel like it's equal. Because the young youth right now can't even, they want to grow up, but they don't know how, and they're so broken, you can't even help them because they're going to break you. Because you way up there. And I thought about my maturity level has grown tremendously. The reason why I've grown so mature is because I've been through too much in my life. Okay, and I don't see things the way I used to see it when I was young-minded as well. If I didn't go through these problems, I probably wouldn't have been this mature. To where I'm now speaking up and saying, oh no, I need help. Or I'm speaking up and I'm saying, no, you're not right. Or I'm speaking up and saying, no, you're not finna tell me what to do. Yeah, because I'd rather be safe than sorry. I really feel like in life, we always have to explain ourselves to people who've hurt us. And then they get to go around and eat some flowers, and then we getting the leftovers. I just feel like it's not equal when it comes to young youths. We're always getting stereotyped. We're always getting picked on. We're always just being in the amount of, just being in that middle of the mix of being wrong all the time. And we're not always wrong in our ways. There's some things that we do is actually correct. And sometimes in life, when I think about, I'm going to bring it out there. I'm going to bring it out here. All these babies that's born on the earth right now, and they're not getting married. Why? Because they're not really ready and the baby just came out? Then why are they doing it in the first place? Well, because they have a major addiction, and it's called stress. And so they're running around here and they need help, but they don't know how to say it. Bottom line to it is, a lot of these things are being abused. And that's true. The young youth are abusing these things because they don't know where else to go, and they don't know how to really take it in when someone's talking to them, because they're too offended. And so in this though, there is a way to talk to the young youth. I've noticed since I've gotten here, yes, the young youth is definitely stubborn. Yes, it's hard to get to them. It is. And I was one of them. I'm still am. But I have grown tremendously, matured a lot, and realized that sometimes being bitter or being naive or being all that, sometimes it's just being safe. And the young youth, they ain't safe right now. You know, One of the young men that I used to see around here in my neighborhood got shot in the head. That's sad. Or me coming around my city and seeing how much control that someone has over relationships. All I'm saying is that the young youth, we need to do great things now. Because aren't you tired of doing all this bad stuff? Some of them really like to do that. But do they really? I feel like some young youth, they just need some words of encouragement and they need some help. Yes, you've been through all this stuff, but why are you not living your life? I've been through a lot too, and I'm still currently going through it. It just doesn't look like it. I don't look like what I'm going through because I chose to change. Okay? I am going through so much currently, and it's a lot on my plate. And I'm so used to everything going wrong that I already know. So now I done had just make sure I have roses on my head and do something positive every day. So I know that in life something might happen. But in this though, I ain't making up no excuses because I ain't got no time for it. If I don't go to my goals and dreams, where am I ever gonna go? I have no excuse. Yes, I am a single mother, but I'm also human too. When you go up to God, is He's gonna look at you being a single mother? No, He's gonna look at you, and He's gonna look at what you're doing. He's gonna look at His creations. He's gonna look at you in your creations. Bottom line to it is a lot of people, yeah, they do judge books by its cover before they open it. But a lot of times, when they open the book, they still judge it. You know, when they open up the book, they still judge it. When it's just like me, every time I would post something, someone's gonna always comment. Bottom line to it is that in life, it doesn't matter win for winning. You always gonna have some problems going on. And that's what a lot of people fail to realize, that even if you don't want issues, it's going to be one. Because that's part of life. Challenges. Challenges is a part of life. Now, communication skills. That's what we need to work on. This is definitely been brought up because we need to work on our communication skills. And also, taking care of responsibilities is definitely important. So, let's talk about it. If you let a person not take care of their responsibilities and continue to do it for them, they will get too comfortable and not do it. So if you let a person not take care of what they need to take care of, they're going to get used to not taking care of it, that they got comfortable and say, I didn't have to do this before, so why I got to do it now? You got to take authority of this. So now, taking care of your responsibility is important. Being bitter or just bearing things on your own, something may drop. So when you're trying to do everything on your own and you're being bitter about certain situations, you're going to drop something. And it might not be a good thing to drop. So start holding the person accountable, number one. Number two, stop making excuses for this person. Stop it. Number three, stop enabling them. Sometimes we enable people when they do us wrong. It's like, no. After a while, good people always good. And we get ready to blow you up. But then we see something dirty on you. And we got to clean you up. And then we see this going on. And next thing you know, we done wasted all that time cleaning you up. that we forgot to shoot you. That's what good people, real good people, and that's gonna be next month topic about good people, because real good people, we forget to blow you up. We get mad at you and we come right back cleaning up your toes. That's how good people is. We some good peoples, and it's okay to be good. But sometimes in life, we gotta kind of have a stopping point and stop enabling this person to be lazy. They gotta do something too, because it is a two-way street. And so stop exhausting yourself for no reason. If you know that you got somebody, then you need to go ahead and make them know you need their help. Be more stronger. Be more stronger in this situation. Do not argue with anyone that is not responsible or obligated to be in the situation. That's true. So if this person is not obligated to help you and they're not even in the situation, don't be arguing with them. Go to the person that y'all had an agreement with and talk to them, because these people is not going to help you. These people ain't got no time for you, and they just being nosy. But you and this other person had an agreement, and so y'all need to talk about it. Not everybody else. You do, because that's the problem in life, is that we use everybody else's voices besides the one that's in the body. That's called us. You know what I'm saying? And then we got all these unnecessary fights for no reason. And so, number 9, look at how much you allow them to get away from it. You don't let them get away with too much. Now it's time to kind of be serious and allow them to be held accountable. And then number 10, recognize you have a voice, use it, and do not be discouraged. Don't be discouraged about this situation. You have a voice and you need to use it. Now, here is this, okay? What is this? Well, Marquela the light speaker, of course, and she's in a circle. Yes, she is. What is this talking about? Well, she's matured a lot. She's grown a lot because she's been through a lot. She's seen a lot. That's why she knows all this, because she's seen it. And that's why she reads upon it and she does what she needs to do, because she knows her safety and her being secure is important. And by the grace of God, she is definitely thankful. But Marquela doesn't be all Jesus, whoop, 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 Jesus, whoop, whoop, whoop. She is not doing all that. She just knows that she's came a long way, and she's not religious. She's not all that. She just knows that God had her back, and he can have yours too. But also, you need to make sure you trust in yourself. A lot of us lack in trusting in ourselves because we've been trusting everybody else besides ourselves. And we don't realize trusting everybody else besides ourselves, it could be a problem. God is good. He really is. But he wants you to take care of yourself and make sure you know you good too. Because if you ain't good and you praising him and you ain't praising yourself, at least making sure you good, then something wrong with that. And so when you cross your path, when you go outside, you're always going to bump into somebody. You might even crash into somebody. Bump and crash on this road. Yeah, you might bump into them or crash their car. Yeah, something might happen. When you come outside, something bound to always happen. Now, in life, if you walk outside, somebody sees you and you can't hide. No, you can't. Somebody see you out there and you can't be inside. You got to go out one day. So even if you inside, somebody bound to knock on your door. Yes, they is. Now, there is somebody for somebody, and one day somebody will one day somebody will have you. Somebody will need somebody one day. There's always going to be somebody for somebody, and one day somebody going to need you. So just know that you're going to be out there bumping into people, whether you like it or not. Put on a smile on your face and know that you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You know, young souls organizations, young youth discussions, y'all going to be all right. I know it's hard, but it's time for us to get up and stop worrying about what they say, she say, everybody else say, because at the end of the day, we need to be with courage. We need to have courage and stop letting all them people say that because they live their life. It's time for us to live ours, and whether they like it or not, we need to get up. And we got to encourage each other if they ain't going to encourage us because they so bold and strong and so too much going on and they want you to feel bad for you. Feel bad for them, but they ain't got no time to feel bad for you. In this, it's time for us to just stand our grounds, take care of ourselves, go towards our goals and dreams, and stop worrying about all everybody else. So courage. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadows of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me, for your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalms 23:4. So even though we walking through the shadows, them dark clouds, and they hitting us aside the head, we gonna be all right. We really are. Oh, Heavenly Father, right now, give us great courage and send us all to the right paths. Amen. Because you know what is really true? Think about this. We need to be strong. And we need to stop allowing people have this much power over us. Because we're going to have to be the one to fix it. We're going to have to be the one to get up. And sometimes they're so iffy, wishy-washy about us that they confusing us. But we need not to be wishy-washy about ourselves. Okay? Just like the other day, I was debating on did I really want to go out in this event in this hot heat on the bus. I went. And we had a great time, got free tickets, and my baby got to eat for free. So, you know, it was worth it. You can still have fun the right way. And sometimes when people can't do nothing, they can't because they so bossy, then you can do it for yourself and let them entertain their pride and their boss and all that stuff over there. Because a lot of people got that problem. Oh, dude, okay, goodbye. We ain't got no time for that. Because I'm going through the struggle right now. I have to do this right now. You ain't doing it right now. So stop. That's my life right now, is that people are not looking at the now. They looking at their past and wanting you feel bad. It's like, no, I'm in it now, baby. I'm swimming with sharks. What are you swimming with? Fishes? You doing good. Stop and leave me alone. Look, in this, continue to be with great courage, young youth, and stop allowing others to be the reason why you're failing. You deserve to be on this very earth. I've been doing this for 5 months, and I love doing it. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing. This is my business, and whatever I want to do with it, that's my problem. Because nobody didn't support me in it when I first got in it. See, it's so funny. When you first get into something, ain't nobody gonna support you. But then all of a sudden you did all the work, now they won't say something. Oh no, if I did all the work alone, I'm gonna keep on going alone. Because you're not a two-way street. You're the one-way street. And that's not what God does. God wants you to build the building. But he also needs the team to work together. And if the team doesn't want to work together, then somebody has to go out there and do it alone with Jesus. And then all of a sudden, when the one teammate, the one player game goes out there and do all them things by themselves, now all the workers are ready to work? Nah, that ain't fair. I'm okay with doing it alone because you was okay with me being alone. So I'm okay with being alone. A lot of people justify or clarify things, but it's like, no, if you are okay with a certain issue or a certain situation, then that means I'm not about to argue with you no more, though, because I didn't do nothing to you. I'm doing a lot. And if you can't be on my team and work together, then I'll do it alone. And I will leave you. I'm not going to sit here and wait for you to make up your mind, because you're not going to sit there and wait for me to make up minds. A lot of people like to point fingers, but they never ever look at themselves in the mirrors. I look at myself every day and I see a great woman who outgrew some things and had definitely matured over the years. She just knows when you wrong, she about to tell you. Just like you would tell her. If she respect you, you respect her. It ain't gonna be no conflict with me unless you go there with me. That's it. Anyways, thank you for watching Marquela the Light Speaker, where we help cure those hearts. And also, my blog. Subscribe the blog, and if you have any questions, let me know. Again, I do have my shirts, so if you need the link and want to create your own, let me know. Follow the blog as well and message me on there, because I'm there and I can definitely help you. I'm always on the blog. Always on the blog. And I do have different stories that I type in. Yes, my words might be put together, but I'm on there. So if you need any help or any other questions about this program, or if you're dealing with what you're dealing with and you need more information, go to the blog and message me on there, and I definitely will get back to you, because I spend most of my time on that blog. I don't go nowhere. I stay on my website, you know. And so if you need any help, let me know and I can help you. So subscribe this channel, and also go to the blog and keep in contact with me, because I will message you back. I'm always on there. I stay on there. I was on there all night long last night and I finally went to sleep. So know that I am going to get in contact with you. Message me on the blog and subscribe me. Subscribe the channels and message me on the blog. And if you have any questions about anything that's on there, I will get to you. Thank you so much. Continue to keep watching my videos. Share it out to your friends if they need help. Bottom line to it is, I made this program just to show people that they can make it in their life, because I did the best way I can. Never give up on hope, because yes, there's always going to be some type of conflict going on, but there's also going to be a solution to it. Out of every conflict, there is a solution. It's a drama triangle that can come to a conclusion. Bottom line to it is that in life, Young Souls Organization Discussion Center, we always going through something, but there's always a solution to it. Never give up. So again, subscribe the channel and message me on the blog if you need any help. Thank you. Have a very great day.